Don't let your situation mash you up. Ladies, this is a video exclusively for you because sometimes it's got to be said. If you don't get a hold of your man's situation, sisters, it will mash you up and pop you down. Let's call it what it is. I felt compelled to do this video. Recently, I bumped into someone who I've known over the years, and they did, you know, when you really don't recognize somebody and you look and you're like, wow, what happened inside? Not that I said it, but I think, what happened? What has happened to you? And it's turned out her relationship, her intimate relationship, is particularly difficult and having a tremendous impact. And that is incredibly sad. However, what I could see myself, because I've been in that situation. People who know my story, single, on my own, 2 children. At one point, I had to leave, and I was in a refuge. But what I realized in that situation is something that I wanna share with you, and I'm moved by that because of the severity of what I see, and I think I see it quite a lot, that sometimes some don't even look their age anymore because situations have taken their toll on their well-being. Don't let your man's situation mash you up, sisters. And if you are in such a situation where you've invested in a relationship, you might have a child and things are really bad, one, stop blaming the man. Because the more you're blaming the man is the more you're going to miss the point. It is what it is. That's the man you lay down with. That's the man you hope to build a life with. And that's the man who things ain't working out with. Sister, you better fix up, look sharp. Otherwise, if you continue to stay and try and fight against the odds, it's going to mash you up and pop you down. So one, stop blaming. Accept the situation for what it is. And should you choose to stay, then know that it's going to have a serious impact on your well-being. Let's call it what it is, on your psychological well-being, because I know people don't like it when I use those terms, because apparently it gets scary. My second tip for you is that you have to accept the reality of the situation for what it is, not the fantasy or the dream that you have in your mind's eye, or the fact that you posted on Facebook and all forms of social media about you and your man and the big life that you lot have planned for each other. You're going to have to swallow your pride, accept shame. The relationship is mashed up and it's popping you down. Just accept it. Deal with it. It happens to all of us. Trust me. I've been there. And I still have my battles. But the journey ain't for the swift. It's for those who can endure. Lastly, you have to take responsibility for your situation. Take responsibility for your life. You've made an error. You're in a situation you don't want to be. But if you continue to blame and you don't take responsibility for yourself, keep pushing your finger in his face, telling he should change, he should fix up, sister, you're going to mash up yourself and pop yourself down. I got to say it as it is. And you're going to look old before your time. You'll look old before your time. It has an impact. It has an impact on you and it has an impact on your child. So if you choose to continue to stay in that situation, you are saying yes to that lifestyle. You are saying yes to the breakdown of your psychological well-being. And trust me, you see, the magic of it all is when you start to take responsibility, when you stop blaming, when you accept the situation for what it is, and you fix up, you look sharp, and you start to change, you take care of yourself, you think about what you're going to wear, put on a little lipstick, a little brush of makeup, you know what happens? They then want you back. They come crawling back. And their argument and their game is strong. And if you're not careful, sisters, you'll succumb and you'll give in. And then the cycle will continue. Such is life. Those are my 3 tips. I'm Keeley Taverner. I am passionate about people living their greatest lives and taking responsibility for themselves. Because if you don't look after yourself, sister, come on, man. No one else will. Don't make them mash you up and don't make them pop you down. I'm Keeley Taverner.